engine, delivering 100 horsepower, 0 to 62. It does feel modern meets retro. And that's the Helmets to be worn, of course, absolutely. And heading up the hill, so it's gone down the pit straight, heading up the hill now, and we'll be coming into this extra little chicane that is put in for this Thursday run of these cars.
It off, and they can add all kinds of extra features which customers may require. But yeah, this is a bit of a bridging gap between.
Just this coming up next, maybe a little right-hander bearing the Flimwall, that's always been a favourite part of the festival speed. Frankly, I think it's very compact against it.
It's the SUV model from Bentley, all new for 2025.
Of what's going on, and we shall enjoy that and look forward to seeing it all coming up over the course of the year. High on the hill, the cars burst out 70 years since the Renault family created the amazing array of cars, particularly one of the modern drivable, which has always been the Alpine way. Absolutely, and they've done an amazing job with we can help very much backing Goodwood. They have been a part of Goodwood for many years now. Sometimes they don't. Yokohama, Japan, and what a thing this is when you look at it. And funnily enough, they're building 1,980 of these, 1980, because the 1980 year celebrates the first Renault 5 Turbo. Getting plenty of room as this works well. There were prices that all companies here ago and it will happily make 0-60 in around 3 very, very rapid off the hill indeed. Power to the key from the SUVs and the Ioniq with its
N mee rijden.
Of the electric world, particularly oil. Cars will be coming out as well, and some of the great ones. Some of the manufacturers in particular are putting up particular they're really that and you'll hear it before
last weekend it was the British Grand Prix at Silverstone, and the hype is carrying forward into the festival speed this weekend.
Yeah, really fits in, because as I said, it began in 1950, was a 1-2-3 for Alfa Romeo at Silverstone. Giuseppe Farina won it. That car is actually here. Winston in front of Lewis Hamilton's 2008 World Championship winning McLaren. It wasn't quite a 10th win for him last time out, but he nearly got on the podium, nearly had his first Ferrari podium. We'll say it quietly because we're at the McLaren garage. But it was a good day for McLaren. Lando Norris off the back of the win in Austria, then followed that up with the British Grand Prix. Oscar Piastri, well, the win did slip away from him really, but what we're seeing now in Formula One is we're just enjoying really close-knit.
And actually, I think it's been the best-selling
Ga je verder en sta je zeg maar vanaf. Ja, zeker.
I'll be some fancy fundraising events for the 700 investment. Today, I am here looking for your investment into our future. I want to learn skills, to gain confidence, to find opportunities, to begin to work for the better. Invest in us. Invest in
really is a
5 again, it's been followed by the Renault Fords, who are also out there, and still hearing some tyres screeching, and that would be the Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2. It's making its way up there. We are looking at the Ioniq 6N.
Lekker met mensen praten.
They are just striking on the road, and we are seeing from
The builder, Ikoa-san from Japan, comes from Yokohama, and
as they head and upscale into the SUV market.
Absolutely so. I mean, we didn't know what was going on when Porsche.
Incredibly popular amongst the fans of supercars. McLaren's not only about racing.
On the track, very, very good in DC4 competition at the moment. But I suggest that they started with the McLaren P1 and the C-Tail and then going on to keep producing new models. But they listen to what their clients want. And then what we can work towards.
War cars as well, from the 1920s all the way up to modern day era, and the current champions as well. McLaren are out in force, where we find ourselves 8 out of the 10 current Formula 1 teams are here. But we've got everything. We've got plucky underdogs, the Braun GE car, the car that won in its only year in 2009 with Jenson Button. So there's so much to look for.
Yeah, there is so much to see, and it all seems quite fitting, like the stars have aligned.
I think it's probably got 8 cylinders and a V, which I very much approve of. But yeah, which is the race version? I'll let you guess. It's the one.
Providing some huge advances in technology, developing an astonishing vision, driving.
yeah, very much. It's lovely to see.
I mean, obviously, BMW invented this adventure bike back in 9. It's got a, so it's for the about 85 brake horsepower, and it sits in their range alongside the Delmar Street Tracker.
The slants displayed the array of new vehicles coming through, but just how much more dynamic. And because the order book starts to fill up very quickly after these dynamic displays, and that is absolutely the key. It's not just seeing the cars looking all around, it's seeing the mood.
There at the moment is the Land Rover Defender VCT Octa Black Edition out there, and this the Range Rover Sport SC, and drivability as well. If you're getting around that to your local supermarket down the road.
Seems to be quite funny to me, I have mild range, but slightly heavier than the petrol, but it is quicker than the petrol. So there we are, dynamic without
Porsche Macan. Meanwhile, at the start line, this from Renault, with D Plus with EQ technology, of course, Mercedes electric performance division.
is the ultimate, and I mean that quite literally because it's the ultimate.
But no time for that now.
That's how you get around, isn't it, Rich?
That's right.
That's how you get around.
Well, more and more panels being replaced with carbon fibre and the rear wing, and Alpine feed themselves very.
2 as well, which was produced from 2005 to 2017. And again, great to see the evolution of the Honda Civic Type-R.
From 2018, the 7th time that it had come along, and it's rather lovely to see this mix of 3 series, isn't it?
It really is, like you said, ranging from pretty much the very start. The E21, we saw that first car that just went up, leading the train of these 3 Series BMWs, and then over to the E30.
5 turbo,
Well, maybe not that so much, but they're quite nifty and nimble. And,
Retro cool, it's got hints of the old original bike, but yeah, it's got, full electronic system, different riding modes, fly by ride sports. The line. Being electric, sort of about 120 mile range. They're going sitting in about a 70 mile range on the highway. And it's, it's obviously sort of rapid. It's got
a huge number of carbon fibre bonnet, roof and etc. But for its future, which is this A290.
So striking, of course, on that Renault 5 baseline, front wheel drive, using the regular A290. Wheels screeching as it takes off from engine power out to 530 horsepower.
But he's better to be pushing on somewhat, that's for sure.
He certainly is. Right, go to something brand new from brand and the shorter version or the long version. Certainly these are statement pieces on the road.
They really are, and this car is called the Trophy Edition, but it essentially is a bit of a very reminiscent flashback to the days of like the Camel Trophy.
Very original, and again, like so many brands that we're seeing, are breathing new life into it.
Absolutely, and Mini are very much embracing all power forms at the moment, so you can get this Mini jump into works as an electric.
They're on.
This is the more kind of normal version, the Renault 5, and comes with two battery options. 48 kilowatts, 52 kilowatts.
All mirrors are in as well. Yes.
But yes, so this car's had its world debut here this weekend at the GOODWOOD Festival Speed. The next development is N range. It's got huge
city driving. Now this from J2 actually saw the debut of this last year, making its way up the hill. The J2 and ready to set off the Audi e-tron.
Yes, and
GT.
very lightweight this car. It's got no back seats whatsoever. It's just a strict two-seater, 75 kilograms lighter than the
Carlo Martini edition. We've seen so many models to breathing past our comedy box now. And that's what you're, I guess that's what you're defining with the lifestyle. It's like it's bizarre, it's not what you expect, but it's good. Absolutely. Well done. Enjoy the rest of the festival.
Is incredible, but also the hill cars seem to suit the drift cars so well. So much precision is involved in them going up the hill, and then that turning circle outside the Goodwood House is just an amazing thing to watch.
Again, the typical rotary or a loud American LS turbo like that vehicle, overall the diversity for me. So I think it's great. Miles to miles, that's what it's all about. The ass and the that's what we're all about.
And we're talking about that variety as well, and behind us we could see